Welcome to Celebrity Jeopardy! We've got 3 wonderful celebrities playing for charity. Let's meet them.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 SNL game shows.
Wait, I'm sorry, what is this show now?
Number 20, Hollywood Game Night. In this spoof of the real game, everyday people team up with celebrities to answer questions about pop culture. The only problem is that these film and TV personalities are completely inept. With round after round, nobody can seem to guess basic information like famous movie titles.
In the great sweep of infinity, all letters are equal.
Got a guess there, Chief?
Titanic.
It's also a fantastic opportunity for the cast to unleash some of their best impressions. 2 standout performances here are Bill Hader as Al Pacino and Kristen Wiig as Kathy Lee Gifford. The latter character can't stop drinking wine or dissing her Today co-star Hoda Kotb, while the former says hilarious things with no filter whatsoever.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a...
Prostitute my home address.
Everything is carried by Kate McKinnon's spot-on Jane Lynch impersonation and her anger towards the guests.
Once again, the only winner is me. I want an Emmy for this. Good night.
Number 19, Beat the Bookworm. Some game shows feature a format where geniuses compete against ordinary people. In Beat the Bookworm, SNL takes this idea and runs with it as the supposed expert receives his comeuppance.
If you score higher than the Bookworm, you leave here with $1 million. But if you don't,
you leave here with what you are. Nothing.
The skit builds up the Bookworm as somebody who can't lose, making the change in topics especially funny. He has no clue about pop culture and fails in one question after another.
finish the TLC lyric, don't go chasing
Dogs.
Forrest Gump said, life is like a box of
Condoms.
Showing that book knowledge isn't everything, the premise comes crashing down for the smarter player as his answers are completely clueless. Aziz Ansari's performance helps to sell the glorious defeat even better.
Bookworm. Since you scored 0, you gotta wear the dum-dum hat.
Not the dum-dum hat, please.
Number 18, Snap Decision. With actor Leslie Nielsen as the host, Snap Decision is anything but a typical game show. Nielsen's presenter introduces the contestants with the wrong information and keeps confusing them throughout.
Now, Judy, it says here that you are originally from Muncie, Indiana.
No, I'm from Muncie.
I'll get to you in a minute.
He plays it completely straight as the entire concept seems to slowly crumble around him, with no certainty between what's completely right or wrong.
All right, what is the capital of California? Anyone? Coca-Cola. I thought someone would have gotten that one.
The contestants start to deconstruct the game in hilarious ways as they argue over answers. After John Lovitz's character is disqualified, things get even stranger as the final round breaks down with technical difficulties. The entire time, Nielsen couldn't be better suited to roll with the punches and be effortlessly funny.
How much have you won so far, Judy, on Snap Decision?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, that's great. Can you come back tomorrow?
Number 17, Just Desserts. When you have a host like Melissa McCarthy on SNL, the cast members can pretty much sit back and relax while she steals the show.
Marcy, you won the coin toss backstage, so you will start us off by spinning that board.
Okay, baby, come on, cast stats. Mama wants big old cast stats.
This sketch isn't any different as a parody of Press Your Luck trades in the whammy for a pie in the face. McCarthy is repeatedly pied as her fellow contestants win big, ensuring that an endless series of messes head her way.
Ooh, $500 and a pacifier to the left. Marcy, you get pie.
Wait, what do you mean?
Pie!
The lead performer owns the skit as her character can't seem to catch a break from the endless desserts. She even receives a water cleanup that's seriously funny as a physical gag. The whole thing works extremely well as a showcase for the main actress's comedic timing.
Coming up, bigger stacks of cash and thicker, denser pie.
Oh, God, no, not crust. No crust.
Only on...
Number 16, what is Burn Notice? With so much content to watch, it's impossible to know everything on TV. This is one of the main concepts behind the game show What is Burn Notice?
Well, the game is easy. All you have to do is tell me something, anything, that you know about the highly rated USA Network television show, Burn Notice.
Contestants guess what the program is actually about, but are unable to come close to the real answer.
Yes, Burn Notice is a show about handsome firemen.
The host reminds them that the series in question is popular despite nobody present having any idea about it. Stumping the panel, the recurring joke about Burn Notice being obscure to the players never gets old. A visual clue doesn't really help them all that much until one person makes a last-minute guess.
Are they in Miami?
Oh my God. I've never heard that sound before. You know, I think that means you are correct.
For those who remember the USA property, you'll really love this random nod to it. Number 15, Wheel of Fortune. Fans of this classic show will appreciate the attention to detail in this sketch. For their Wheel of Fortune parody, the writers take aim at Vanna White's lack of dialogue and Pat Sajak's frustrations with the contestants.
By the smiles of our teeth.
By the smiles of our teeth.
That's it, of course.
No, I'm sorry, Marjorie. Just as a reminder, the remaining word has 4 letters. Right, Vanna?
This particular version also explores the funny result when all 3 competitors can't solve the puzzle. Even with the host's hints, the people take turns failing and then passing in a never-ending round.
Kenny. Oh, you know what? No. Pass.
Tom Hanks's subtle performance as Sajak deserves mention for his slow burn intensity. Ending the whole skit with a huddle, the presenter sends off his guests with a laughable speech about his personal growth.
Fly free, you stupid little dumb birds. That's beautiful.
Number 14, New Cast Member or Arcade Fire. Since they had so many new cast members at the time, SNL decided to poke fun at them with this game show. Tina Fey must choose between the performers and Arcade Fire members in a super specific and funny idea.
I feel pretty good about this. The guy in the glasses is the new cast member.
You are correct.
There are also specific outfits and props that make the decision even harder. If that isn't enough, they also include a memorable challenge to see who can do a better Robert De Niro impression.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I'm watching you, fucker. I'm watching you.
By the end of the sketch, Lorne Michaels makes a hilarious cameo as he reveals that even he can't tell the difference.
Is it the black one?
What? You mean me? No, man! I'm Keenan!
It's a great and rare use of the musical guest that allows more people to flex their comedy skills. Number 13, It's a Date. Instead of doing a traditional dating competition, SNL chooses to play with the typical rules. One contestant is relatively normal, and the others are just duos that openly break the mold.
So come take a ride with us.
Freaking in the back of a PT Cruiser.
Rental.
Quickly stealing the game away from the first competitor, Andy Samberg and Justin Timberlake's R&B singers prepare goofy songs of seduction. There's also the Festrunk brothers bringing their wild and crazy energy to the proceedings.
So get ready to take a hike, because we are 2 wild and crazy guys!
As the answers become more insane, the woman choosing seems to be really into it in a funny way. Bill Hader's chaotic host brings a dose of dark comedy to it all. By the end, it's become a glorious mess of wacky characters that defy good taste.
You know we had a great time on this dumbass show.
We formed a tremendous alliance.
Number 12, What's That Name? Have you ever forgotten someone's name in a truly embarrassing moment? If so, then this particular idea will be your worst nightmare.
I open the door for you every day. I've always got a joke and a smile. What's my name?
Hey man. How's it hanging?
This game show asks contestants to provide the names of various people. These include civilians from their personal life that they're supposed to already know.
I think it's something like Eeyore. That is cartoon donkey. Of course it is.
It's a clever premise that starts to get better as you realize Paul Rudd's character can't remember his own doorman. There are so many additional questions that the show raises, including why somebody would go this far to embarrass anyone.
Norman the Doorman.
Rhymes even.
Yeah, right. It's so easy.
Regardless of its logic, the program makes for a truly entertaining and surprising sketch. Number 11, Super Showcase. Sometimes a sketch dive bombs to the point of being spectacular.
I can't believe I made it to the Super Showcase round.
We're excited for you, and our showcase models are excited for you too.
Congratulations, Deborah.
You're on your way.
This is the case for this game show with Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph as two showcase models. They're supposed to let the contestant know what they lost, but everything goes haywire as Wiig starts to laugh.
You love golf. You love the next prize you didn't win.
The increasingly ridiculous prizes don't help her or Rudolph keep a straight face either. The golf cart gag might be the best part, narrowly avoiding an accident and tearing through the set. Bill Hader can barely stay in character as he hides his laughing throughout the skit.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Number 10, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Steve Harvey.
The volcano known as...
Kenan Thompson is an SNL game show MVP, and his Steve Harvey impression is among his best. Imagining him as a bumbling oaf, he mispronounces and misunderstands every question he reads to various confused contestants.
This spice, popular on Italian dishes, is from the mint family. Is it A, origami, B, Brazil, C, horserashes, or D, paprikans? I love paprikans. My makeup lady is half paprika.
The earnestness with which he progresses through the questions despite the clearly unfair misreading is absolutely ludicrous, and things appear to boil over when host Gabourey Sidibe decides to take matters into her own hands, literally. The best part about the sketch is that it was inspired by Harvey's almost equally ridiculous real-life run as a host, which is also worth having a laugh at.
Who is Hervé Villachez? Who the hell are they? Who you want me to say? Hold on.
Number 9, Stand Up and Win. Using Jerry Seinfeld as the host, this Jeopardy parody is complete with lots of gags about stand-up comedy.
What's the deal with airplane food? Billy! I know, could this stuff taste any worse?
Every contestant mimics the host's delivery as they answer questions by completing the joke. Full of riffs about famous subjects like airplanes and cereal, this skit works especially well for comedy nerds.
What is the deal with Count Chocula? I mean, are we supposed to be afraid of this guy?
Seinfeld fills every answer with added commentary that feels like a greatest hits compilation of his material. Dana Carvey, Adam Sandler, and Rob Schneider all bring along their own experience with stand-up to enhance the premise. This ensemble's collective energy keeps the sketch going with one funny bit after the other.
I mean, what is with Oprah? I really want to know. Well, we'll talk about it later, but we're out of time.
Number 8, Real Quotes.
He manages a Blockbuster in Baltimore, Maryland, Sam Jefferson.
In this fictitious game show, players must finish famous movie quotes. Unfortunately, Charles Barkley's Blockbuster manager and Kristen Wiig's strange Rebecca are absolutely clueless. Barkley has little understanding of how the game is played, while Wiig goes off on long and random tangents.
You can't handle your liquor, and if you don't leave me and my girlfriends alone, I'm going to have a word with the management, Buster Brown.
Incorrect.
Bill Hader, to no one's surprise, hosts the show as the straight man to their bizarrely inept participants.
If you build it,
we will knock it down.
The questions are essentially akin to playing a game of Seen It, but much easier. Since these quotes are probably common knowledge to even the most casual moviegoer, the brainlessness of the characters is amped up to the max, to wonderful effect.
I see blank people.
2 people, you and Rebecca.
Number 7, Dylan McDermott or Dermot Mulroney.
It's time for...
We all have a handful of celebrities that we mix up with others, but what if you were challenged to differentiate them? Dylan McDermott of American Horror Story and Dermot Mulroney of My Best Friend's Wedding are 2 similar-looking and similar-named actors, and the contestants are baffled trying to discern which is which.
Can you put a bigger space between the names?
So we know when the first name ends and the second name begins?
The host, who possesses Bill Hader's impeccable comic timing, is confused by the nonsensical premise, further complicating things by confusing other films.
Dermot Mulroney is the one that's in The Truth About Cats and Dogs. I'm sorry. Must Love Dogs with Ashley Judd. With Diane Lane.
The show gets really crazy when Dermot Mulroney himself makes a cameo, and even he is unsure of which person he is.
But you're Dermot Mulroney.
I am.
Number 6. What's Wrong with Tanya? Anyone who's ever caught a glimpse of a Lifetime original movie can understand exactly how melodramatic and ridiculous they can be. The funny ladies take center stage in this game show, in which 3 mothers have to figure out what's wrong with their daughter Tanya.
Tanya, you're a secret stripper!
No.
There's a joke packed into just about every moment, all of which poke fun at Lifetime. It's a perfect sketch for host Anna Faris, who made a name for herself with her dramatic hilarity in the Scary Movie series, a talent she falls back on here.
But whatever happened to Tanya?
She died.
The sketch feels meticulously researched, and it's even more rewarding to find out that Kristen Wiig later made a Lifetime movie herself with Will Ferrell.
Captain Robert Benson! You, boat, now!
Looks like I'm gonna have to run down there and pull her off that dock myself.
Yep.
Captain Robert Benson! I am getting in this boat!
Number 5. Game of Thrones. Zach Galifianakis brings his trademark kookiness as a Game of Thrones superfan competing in a quiz show about the hit show. Well, mostly about the hit show. Host O.J. Sampson gives the poor dragon-clad dude questions that aren't even related to Westeros.
What is the capital of Wisconsin?
I thought this was going to be a Game of Thrones geography.
The finale is a torture so cruel that only Cersei could have thought it up, as Nikolai Coster-Waldau makes a cameo only to embarrass the contestant.
What is today's date? Okay, I know we're in the 2000s.
He doesn't know.
It's a fun watch whether you can relate to the Game of Thrones fanatics or Bill Hader's clearly annoyed host. After all, when you play the Game of Thrones, you win or get horribly humiliated.
See you next week on another
Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones!
Number 4. Meet Your Second Wife. When Tina Fey and Amy Poehler combine forces, the laughs could almost bring Studio 8H crumbling down. The duo returned to SNL and premiered this gem of a sketch, wherein they hosted a show that introduces married men to their future spouses.
Wait, I'm sorry, what is this show now?
It's obviously an awkward subject, what with the current wives in the audience, made even more uncomfortable by the fact that all of the future wives are very young.
Okay, Steve, let's meet your second wife.
Fey and Poehler's glee at the contestants' obvious discomfort raises the comedy, as does the surreal nature of the show itself. The cherry on top is the final gag that the show itself will be responsible for the death of one current wife.
I am not leaving Elaine.
You're right, you won't. Sadly, Elaine will pass away in a tragic kayaking accident.
Number 3. Secret Word. If you can't tell by now, Kristen Wiig is one of SNL's all-time greats. Mindy Grayson continually participates on Secret Word, despite clearly having a poor grasp of the rules.
I agree!
Her flamboyant theater actress ranks among Wiig's best characters, always breaking the cardinal rule of the game by outright stating the secret word.
And I put my hand on my horn and I honk it.
That was it, Mindy. You said the secret word.
The sketch rises above its seemingly single-joke premise with Wiig's consistently dynamic performance, as well as a slew of peculiar one-off characters that compete against Mindy. It's sketches like these that exemplify why Wiig and Bill Hader received Emmy nominations for their time on the show, while also providing showcases for various hosts.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Showbiz magazine said, "How long is this?"
Right.
Number 2. Celebrity Family Feud. Kenan Thompson's Steve Harvey returns as host in this parody of the real-life Celebrity Family Feud. Allowing the cast to pick and choose their best impressions gives all the cast members time to shine, with Jay Farrow and Kate McKinnon always being particularly memorable.
I want a BAFTA. That's a BAFTA they give on the moon.
The political edition of the sketch stands out as having some of the best impersonations, including guests Daryl Hammond as Bill Clinton and Larry David as Bernie Sanders.
When does this actually start? The whole thing is hellos. My grandmother can knit a sweater in that time.
It's one of the best sources of celebrity imitations on the series, allowing for some of the most absurdly comical moments of recent seasons.
That's a stupid ass question, and I hope you burn in hell.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Celebrity Jeopardy!
Welcome to Celebrity Jeopardy!
Celebrity Jeopardy is not only SNL's best game show parody, it's one of the series' most famous recurring sketches. And rightly so. Like Celebrity Family Feud, it's brought about some of the show's best celebrity impersonations. None better than Daryl Hammond's renowned and antagonizing Sean Connery, and Will Ferrell's exasperated Alex Trebek.
Let's just go with letters or numbers for 200.
The unbelievable idiocy of the celebrities always manages to surprise with each iteration, never failing to please the audience. This sketch was followed by a spiritual successor, Black Jeopardy, which is an excellent staple of the more recent seasons. But after all this time, one question is still unanswered. What exactly are potent potables?
And the categories are potent potables.
Did we forget a memorable game show sketch? Let us know in the comments.